Yeah, so for 2 full-time cars and then the 26 car attempting all the races and racing some, I think we have about 7 cars completed, and we've got 2 or 3 speedway cars and a couple of downforce cars, and we feel like that the first 2 or 3 cars. We were still learning how to build the cars, learning about them, and still trying to make them legal, still trying to duplicate 2 cars. And I think when you're working with a tolerance of a 1/16 of an inch, 125 thousandths or less, and you have humans assembling and putting these cars together, it's very, very difficult just to manufacture 2 cars the same, much less build a speedway car versus a downforce car. You don't have a lot of tolerance to work with. So, I think the car we're testing here was the 3rd car that we built. So we can see progress from the 1st and 2nd car that we built, and that's why we elected to just send 1 car to Daytona. We're building our Daytona 500 car after the completion of that test, and we feel like that we'll get better, and I think that's the same with any team. And also we've been regulated from a part standpoint. We're just getting some more parts and pieces for our cars, so we don't have to switch around, hoods and deck lids and things of that nature. So I think we've got 6 or 7 cars ready, and we need to have about triple that in in a month and a half. Certainly the Hendricks and Gibbs Racing of the world will always have an upper hand regardless of what the rules are. If there were 10 test dates, 4 test dates, or 0 test dates, they're going to have a slight edge just because they've been in existence longer, they have more employees, they have a bigger budget. But to answer your question, we will have a few tests for the Front Row Motorsports team, and we just need to divide it up wisely at some racetracks that we feel we have a chance to improve at. I know we've talked about going to a short track. We feel like the road courses are a strong suit for David Gillen, and that gives our team a chance to have a good day. So maybe do a road course test at the Glen or somewhere. It would be certainly a lot of expense to go to California and back for a road course test at Sonoma. But we will test a few times. I think the testing policy is a good thing to limit that number, but it also gives us a chance to go and see what the other 4 teams do as far as their testing, and we can get a little bit of that information back. So yeah, absolutely, it'll definitely help the teams like a Front Row Motorsports or JTG kind of get to that next level with a little bit more track time. Yeah, getting ready for the season. Obviously, 2013 is already here. We've already had a few tests under our belt. Have a few more scheduled between now and Daytona. So a lot of new stuff going on. I think that our expectations for 2013 is just to do bigger and better things than what we did in 2012. It's no secret that Front Row Motorsports is a smaller team. David Gillen and myself full time, Josh Wise in the 26 car as well. We need to just continue to get better, sell more sponsorship so we can have more employees. We can test more. We can build newer race cars, and we've done some of that over the off season. We've got some really nice race cars that they took to Daytona last week, and then we have here today. So we feel like that we just recently hired Frankie Kerr to crew chief David Gillen's car, so I think he can bring a little bit of experience from some of the other teams, and then Jay Guy's going to be back with me for this season. So we've got some good guys. I've got some race cars that are a little nicer, should be a little better. Our engine program is going to be the same with Roush Yates engines, so expect to be a little bit more competitive. We're certainly nowhere near we'd like to be, but we'll be ready for Daytona in the first few races, and can't wait to get going maybe tomorrow sometime.